Hey everybody, I just wanted to get on here and say happy National Bow Tie Day. That's for real. It's a real thing. It is National Bow Tie Day. So if you're a person who wears bow ties, this is your day. But that got me to thinking about a podcast I listened to recently by a guy named Simon Sinek, which talked about how whenever we have something in common with somebody, it automatically leads to trust. If you're a person who likes to wear bow ties, for whatever reason you choose to wear them, maybe because they're kind of old school, maybe because you think they're new school, they're classy, they're hipster, I'm not sure. But if you are, when you see somebody else wearing a bow tie, you immediately have this commonality, which leads to a trust. And that person may or may not be a good person who shares your values, but in this one area they do. Mr. Sinek was making the point that if you were from New York and somebody asked you, hey, do you trust everybody in New York? You'd say, absolutely not. That's ridiculous. I live in New York. I know you can't trust everybody from New York. But if you traveled from New York to LA and you got on a subway and the person sitting next to you, you found out was from New York, you would immediately have this commonality, which turns to trust because that person is from New York. And you'd be like, hey, you're from New York? I'm from New York. What part are you from? Oh, I'm from this part. And as you got to talking, if that person recommended a certain restaurant in LA to you, you would think to yourself, I should probably try that because as a fellow New Yorker, obviously they know what they're talking about. That's a very interesting concept to me. And I wanted to say that when it comes to this direct sales and anything somebody's selling to you, whether it's a makeup product or somebody recently tried to sell me books, and I love books, I love to read, so that person definitely found my soft spot in the common thing that we had. It doesn't matter what it is. There's got to be a trust that what you're being sold or what you're being asked to look at, even if it's not a sale, is something that you would like. We may not have a lot in common on any other level, but if we have in common the fact that I want to look put together without spending a lot of time doing that, then I'd ask you to try this product. You might really like it. In the meantime, happy National Bow Tie Day to all my friends who like to wear bow ties.